Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about something quite special. The awakening of manhood. This is coming off the back of a discussion me and Jake had, oh god, going back a few weeks now. Basically, you remember when you're a young boy, innocent, you don't know anything about girls, you don't like them. And you watch Baywatch. Yes, when I was young, Saturday afternoon I used to watch Baywatch because I really liked it. It was interesting and I lived by the sea, so, you know, boats and stuff, it all made sense. People being saved. What a great storyline. Look at these heroes doing their work. Yeah, seriously. This is what childhood can do to you. And at that young age I was watching it and, you know, nothing really occurred to me. And then it went off TV for a couple of years, I think. And then it came back a couple of years later. I can't work out exactly what age I was at the time, but, you know, it's when you're starting to understand things a bit better. And I'm watching Baywatch, and within the first 4 seconds, I'm like, oh my god, there's tits and arse everywhere. How did I not notice this before? The gratuitous shots of tits bouncing side to side as they're running down the beach. Somehow, in my early years, this is just, well, you know, it's a woman running, what of it? Now the awakening has happened. And you're like, my god, there's so much more to life. Look at these, look at those, what are these, what are those? And then you're like, my god, this thing had more uses than just pee-pee. My god, why did no one ever tell me this? So basically, yes, at that point when I was like, no, rather than looking at it and going, huh, being like, was Baywatch for me. I mean, come on, I think it is for a lot of people around my age group. I mean, I may even be later in that, younger in that age group, because obviously Baywatch was running for a long time. Now, I will add at this point that since then, I have come to realise that actually, although yes, they were female, I have no attraction to the fucking people in that programme. Seriously, there is nothing more unattractive to me than ridiculously fake tits. You know, when sort of the connecting part of said tit is narrower than, say, the further down part of the tit, basically round the implant, where the implant is so big that the connection to the body is smaller, and it ends up looking like a fucking... It looks like a haggis that's just been stuck on. Haggis is a great reference because, you know, everyone's going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Bollocks. It's interesting how, like, only that couple of years goes by and all of a sudden everything changes in your head. Obviously it's all the hormones and everything kicking off and sparks your interest. No nods. No nods. Fucking... Seriously, just lately, I've noticed that no one nods. I've started to wonder if I have cock written on the front of my bike. Or is it the fact that they're all summer riders and they're not really, you know, part of the community? Well, of course they're part of the community, but you know what I mean. They don't consider themselves to be one of everyone. All for one and one for all. It's just like, yeah, I want a bike, man. This guy, I bet he nods. Watch this, ready? He salutes even! A salute! See? Respect. Anyway, what was I talking about? The awakenings of manhood and Baywatch. I wonder how quickly that snap changes from when you go from, oh, whatever, it's a girl, I don't care, to, oh, it's a girl! Is it a week? Or is it a moment? Maybe the awakening was that moment that I watched Baywatch. I had no idea up until that point. It's probably close to it, because I didn't really consider anything like that before, and then all of a sudden I'm watching it and I'm like, suddenly I'm so much more interested in this programme. Suddenly it's got an awful lot better. Yes, run down the beach more. What did it for you? Was it Baywatch? Was it Power Rangers? Were you into the pink one? Actually, thinking about it, I suppose for a lot of people it must have been like Tomb Raider. You know, just making her crawl through tiny little spaces so her arse will wiggle backwards and forwards. Or drowning the bitch. Fucking annoying. I was never a fan of Tomb Raider. I always got lost, I couldn't find my way out, and I ended up becoming really frustrated. Just drown, bitch! Fucking drown! What was it that you suddenly realised, my god, there is more to life? And they're called tits. A highly trained security eagle sitting in the bushes right now.
You know, I've never run out of fuel.
So have I, mate. I'm packing too. And then the guy pulls his weapon, which is a galah.